What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to the channel. We up early this morning, man. I'm on my way to the gym. Today is my son's graduation. Got to take him up here and so he can go through his whole little ceremony for his graduation. Proud of him, man. You know, my boy's growing up, doing their thing. So it's a blessing, man. And it's just tough, man. Just trying to keep them boys active, keep them out of trouble, man. Keep trouble away from them. The only way to really do that is to keep them busy, keep encouraging them, and, you know, trying to lead by example, guys. And that's what a lot of this is about, man. We got to just lead these young men the best way we can. Parenting don't come with a handbook. We only can do the best we can, man. That's all we can do. There's no one way to do it, but just try to be there for them, try to lead by example. I ain't perfect. I don't do everything right, but I try to do what I think is right for them. And you know, it requires some sacrifice sometimes. Of course, you guys know we talk about this stuff all the time on my channel. Take you guys with me through my real life. Not everything, but a lot of my life. And hey, man, so today definitely got to go up here and celebrate with my son, take him to his little ceremony. I'm off work today. And I also had some bad news. My daughter was in another accident. I'm not gonna talk too much about it, still under investigation, but we gotta go over here and meet the tow truck so they can tow the car and see if it's totaled, man. It's always something, especially when you got multiple kids. There's always a chance for something to happen, man. You just never know. So you always gotta be on your P's and Q's, always be ready to adjust, you know. This is her second accident, and it is what it is. So, about to go up to 7-Eleven right now. And I'll get back with y'all when I get out of this store. All right, guys, I'm fresh out the gym, got my workout in. So let's get into this video, man. Now, is $1,500 a month too much for a HELLCAT? Now, that just depends on the individual, in my opinion. To some people, hope it ain't too loud, y'all. For some people, yes, that is too much. For example, me, right now, yes, it is too much for me, for my budget. But at the end of the day, guys, you know, stuff costs what it costs. It just depends on the individual. To somebody else, it may be worth it. It all depends on the person. That's just how I feel about it. I'm rolling these windows up. And don't get me wrong, some people feel like that I'm bashing the HELLCAT because I feel like it's out of my budget right now. And I'm not bashing the HELLCAT, guys. I just try to give you guys every aspect of owning a vehicle like that because it's so expensive. And there's a lot of people that really can't afford the car, that go out of their way or put themselves in debt or in a bind trying to buy one. So I just try to give people different perspectives on it. You know, I'm not telling you, oh, I can't sit here and tell somebody what something is worth to them, because it just depends on the person. Everybody's budget is different, and I just know doing the calculations on my bills and my obligations that I'm not in a position right now to pay $1,500 a month. And guys, you got to just think that's just the payment, and this is based off my last community post where the HELLCAT Widebody was $111,000, and they were saying the payment would be $1,500 a month at a 2.9% interest rate. Now, just think, if your credit not great and you get an interest rate higher than that, your payment is going to be higher than that, and that's not even including insurance. So, again, if you live at home, you don't have any bills, and you may can afford that, but the average, even if you're making $100,000 a year, paying $1,500 a month for a car, really not that smart, if you ask me. But you can make it work. You can make it work if that's what you want to do. And you're right, you only live once, and sometimes you want something bad enough, you make the sacrifice, or you go out, you work extra, you do this, you do that to make it work. I can respect that, and I understand that. But most people aren't willing to do that, and they'll just put themselves in a financial situation just because they can. It's that old saying is, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do it all the time. That's all I'm trying to tell you guys. And let's see if I can fix this camera. I'm tired, guys. I got up early. I got a lot, like I said, I got a lot to do today. But I want to get this video out there real quick. Tomorrow I'm going to look at a 300. I may or may not record it. I don't know yet. I'm just going to see what happens. And I'm still thinking about buying me a Hellcat, you know. There's a lot of people selling them. A lot of people feel like they're moving on. And I already told you guys I'm not buying a Hellcat for YouTube. So a Hellcat is something that I always wanted. I really doubt that I buy a wide-body Hellcat only because it just costs too much. I'm not paying $80,000 for that car. I'm not. And I'm going to be the first to buy a used Hellcat and show you guys that if you pick the right one, there's no problem with buying a used Hellcat. And even if I do have a problem with it, it's a car. I'm going to have a warranty. They're going to have to fix it. I don't care. Like, I don't care about all that. People buy used cars all day long. Matter of fact, we're going to go on Carvana. I'm going to bring up Carvana's website. And I want you to see all the used scat packs and Hellcats. All of them say sale in progress, pending sale, pending sale. Every last one of them, from 2015 Hellcats to all the way up to 2020, 2021s, there's people buying used Hellcats. You know, I understand where people are coming from as far as buying a used one. You're definitely taking a chance. But if you get a warranty and something go wrong, you just send it to the dealership and they fix it. It's a car at the end of the day. It's not, that's it. So that's why I don't really care like that. I mean, yes, who wants to buy a new car and you got to immediately put it in the shop? Like, yes, I get that. And that's just a chance you're taking. Now, I'm not saying to go out here and buy a Hellcat with 80,000 miles on it. I'm not saying that. Some people would do that. If you're your own mechanic and you like working on cars, there's nothing wrong with that. So it's just your own personal preference, guys. But to get back on topic, I can see why people want the car though. I get it. And I don't want to discourage anybody from buying a Hellcat, but $1,500 a month just for the payment is a lot, bro. It's a lot. So guys, just make sure you think it all the way through. Check all your finances. Think about your future plans. Does it fit in that? And if I was to buy a brand new Hellcat, any brand new car, if it costs that much, I'm leasing it. I'm sorry. I have fun with it for a little while, and I'm gonna give it back. Bottom line, that's a lot of money to pay off. That's different than a house. You buy a house $400,000. That's an investment. Some say these cars are going to be investments. Guys, you got to think about another thing. There's a lot of these cars sitting on a lot. I'm talking about a big old lot with a whole bunch of wide-body Hellcats and scat packs waiting for either a chip or some kind of part that hasn't came in yet because it's a shortage on everything right now. So eventually those cars are going to have to come to these lots and they're going to have to drop the price. They're going to have to. So if you be patient, see, they playing off people. They know most people are impatient. Most people are impulsive. So right now, these dealerships are playing. They playing people right now. They playing into all that. They make you feel like, oh, if you don't buy the car now, you won't be able to buy one. All that nonsense. That's all a sales tactic. Some of it is kind of true, but it's all based off people emotions. See, they know the psychology of the human brain. They know how people think. So they play the people. Most people are weak-minded. Most people are easy to manipulate. So you guys got to be aware that that's just the way of the world. You know, they play with your mind. They know how people think. Just think about this, guys. All day long, every day, all you see is advertisement to buy this, to buy that. That's the way of the world. Every day there's a big sale. You got to react now. That's every day, all day. It's always a big sale when it's really not. So, I don't know, guys. But I ain't gonna hold y'all. Please leave your comments. I love videos like this because it allows me to interact with you guys. So leave your comments, hit the like button, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.